Hello, everyone. I'm continuing to leave a record of my autobiography. I think I might put pictures to these. I may put voices and pictures to these as videos instead of just me reading them. Maybe that'll give you something better visual. I don't know. We'll see. That also depends on my condition these days. You never know where you're gonna end up. New York City housing. It's crazy. But this one is Mr. Richards. Mr. Richards was the super of our building at Foster Avenue, and he had a Caribbean accent and only one of his arms worked. I'm pretty sure it was a stroke situation because he dragged half of his body. I was never told why Mr. Richards' arm did not work. I was too polite to ask. Mr. Richards told more or had more than enough mind and heart to overcome his broken body. Something I think about now that my body is breaking down. Mr. Richards kept the building clean and functioning properly. I was only 5 years old, but I don't remember anything ever being broken in our apartment, except for Mrs. Catherine's locks, which she broke herself, and we will deal with her later. Mr. Richards lived in the basement of this small building. I remember long cords coming from the basement to the street pole outside of our building. Mr. Richards watched out for everyone in the building. Like I said, and we were houseless a lot, but we always had communities to live with until the crack era, which finally destroyed black people's psyches until today. Funny enough, the crack era, but the thing that made housing stable was NYCHA, New York City Housing Authority, public housing. But they destroyed that in New York City too. And we'll get to that later down the road. Mr. Richards also knew the remedies for certain illness. I remember Mr. Richards yelling at my mother for giving me cold medicine. He would say, "Give the boy some rum and lime." The rum and lime worked well. And my mother was an alcoholic, so I had the genetics for alcoholism. So every once in a while, I would feel a little cold coming on and request rum and lime. But I never got it those times. Mr. Richards and the people at Foster Avenue were good to us and each other. This was the first community that I remember being a part of, and maybe that's why I love the people at Foster Avenue so much. This community was so pure that I leave them out of my writings because no black person today would truly comprehend what it was like then. I doubt that any black people today value the concept of community. We live in a time of selfishness and scheming. And next we'll talk about Miss Catherine. Until next time, remember you can support me by giving directly, going to the links. I produce a lot of content, a lot of reading. I know I'm a writer. I know a lot of people don't read anymore, but I have writings. And I'm working on graphic works. And I have, these videos. And I'm gonna try to make some more animated things. Because we're in a literate society, and I just have to, I couldn't even say that, see, I can't even speak. We have become an illiterate society, so I have to work with what I have. See, I choked up. I didn't want to say it because it hurts me so much. It just hurts me so much that we've chosen to do that. But this is what we are, and I think I take freedom seriously, and that's free not to do things as well. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and be safe.